What is up, and welcome back to LeJeune Outdoors. We are at our favorite spot. It has been long awaited. We haven't been here yet this year, but it has been high and muddy. This river holds water like no other, and we've had shit tons of rain in the last couple months. Well, a couple weeks, I guess, but it doesn't look horrible today. It is moving pretty fast. It's a little colored, but they put a ton of fish in here, and they just stocked it again, and I could see a ton of suckers though. But hopefully we can get on some fish. Stick around, gonna be a good day. We're gonna try and make a couple casts first, see if we can catch one. We might put our waders on, we haven't decided yet. There are tons of suckers. I don't know if you can see them in the water there, but there's probably freaking 200 of them. All the way up that bank. Every once in a while you can see them jump. I bet you're gonna snag a bunch of them today. But usually even when it's high, we'll catch a few in here, so we're gonna try here first, and then we might throw our waders on. Huh? Oh, I bet there's 200 across that bank of it. Still need like 2 more days of good solid no rain to get this down to where it needs to be. I know, and Friday. I decided to put my hip waders on, walk down to this spot, usually has fish, and it looks like there's a good blockage down there, so down past that might be a little bit slower. But I'm gonna walk down there, make a couple casts, then we might move on depending on if we catch some fish. Probably should have worn my big waders in case I start really getting into them, but I did not feel like putting them on, so we'll see how it goes. Cast. A lot of footprints down here, which is not always the best sign. There's a big deep hole right in front of that tree, and usually holds some nice trout if you can get down to them. It's kind of changed this year from all that flood water. One, that tree fell down that's up there, right there, and some of the debris that used to lay in here, it doesn't look like it's in here, so the structure of the river changed a little bit. All right, so we're at a new spot. We're walking in and Clay stumbled upon some morels. That's what he's got so far. Mushrooms that taste like meat. I'm just gonna set my pole here.
Just be careful walking. I haven't got into here like that. Right there's a big one already. But look up there, just look.
Oh yeah.
But they're all through this grass, that's why I didn't want to walk up there. So let's just take our time so we don't smoke about it.
I don't know if you can see them, but there's like freaking 20 of them right there.
The more you look, the more just keep popping up.
Let me take my backpack off.
Holy cow, Nate. There's a forest. I've never seen so many dragons in my life.
So I don't know if you can see right there, but there are tons of them everywhere, all that you can look. Probably 25, 30 right here. You gotta cut the bottoms off, that way you leave the bottom in there and they'll grow back the next year. I like cutting them. Man, they smell good. Try and set them somewhere where when I'm going for the next one, I don't end up smashing them. Oh, I know, there's probably 50 right here. Not 50, but probably 25.
I don't know, the more you pull it down, there's some. This is a spot you get on your hands and knees for.
Yeah, sure. Alright, I'm going to take a break for a sec, cut some more, and I'll show you, because there's a million I don't want to end up smashing them. Alrighty, this started out as a trout fishing video, but it ended up into a mushroom hunt video, really. We'll see if we catch any trout, but that's my pile already. Clay's got probably double that. And every time he moves something... Sorry, I got a pricker in my hand. I'm trying to go really slow. There's ones everywhere. You try and either pinch the bottom off or cut it off, that way they grow back next year. We don't want to end up them not coming back. One sec. I just seen another one. Freaking don't remember where I seen it. Oh, here it is. And they're hard to see, so you gotta get on your hands and knees. This one was tucked way up under there. Little guy. But we haven't even moved, but I don't know, maybe if 10 feet. Every time I spin around, look, this one was right dang near under my foot. That's why you gotta go really slow once you start finding them, that way you don't smash them, because we've done that in the past. Here's another little one. We are definitely never have ever gotten this lucky before. Usually we find, I don't know, we found a handful I think last year, and that's probably the best we've ever done. We've never found a score like this ever, or even close.
Right where we were standing.
Yeah, and we walked through this spot 10 times. Here's one here. And then, show them that other one.
Right here.
There's another one. I was standing over top that one for 10 minutes and didn't even see it. These darker ones are a little bit harder to see. Those first ones we found were really tan, plus they were kind of in a pile, so then you got down low and looked real good. This is where we've always found them, but it's usually like this, about this handful that Clay's got now. How many you got? 9? You know, that's about, in a year, that's what we find.
There's another one right next to that one.
And I looked right under that leaf, but luckily
they're starting to burn up a little bit on the
top. They're starting to dry out.
It's a little earlier of a year this year.
Plus we've had tons and tons and tons and tons of rain. I think that's why they're up so early.
I think so.
And then this is like the first good 2 nice days we've had in a minute. We had a cold front roll in last week, and it got really cold for a minute, a lot of rain, and then the sun come up and they popped up good. It might have fried some of them a little bit. But we're gonna just do one more once over this. If we find any more, I'll show you, and when we get back to the pile, I'll show you the pile. So far it's pretty good size. Real quick, we walked back to the spot we originally started, found another one. Clay found another one. Alrighty, I ended up finding 4 in that spot right after I showed you that last one, but there is the pile. I don't know if you could tell how big it is, but I don't know how many's there, but there's quite a few. We'll count them up when we get to the truck.
We normally have a mushroom bag with us, but we didn't bring it. We didn't even think about it.
But there is a lot. That was dense too. So we're gonna get them packed up some way, and hopefully we can, I think I might have a little mesh bag, I don't know, we're gonna look. And we're gonna work our way back to the truck, get back to fishing for a little bit. Alrighty. We fished a bunch of other spots. There's a golden right there, Clay. Straight out. See him?
Where?
Straight in the river.
Oh, yeah.
There's another one right on this side. See him? He just swam up underneath the thing. There's two of them right there.
I'm gonna call for it if we start getting into it.
I knew there'd be goldens in here, but there always is, but they're always impossible to catch because everybody in the world tries. So hard to catch it, you know.
Oh, he turned on it.
He turned away from it, not on it. Clay got on his first trout. First trout of the trip, brownie. That might be another brown, Clay.
It could be.
Because that's a brown. And they look the same in the water. It's a beautiful one.
Yeah, it is.
You want it to be that close? They're gonna be like, what the hell? That thing's giant. I don't think that's a golden now that I see it.
I really don't know. I don't know, look at the color difference.
First of all, you're golden. I've seen him first. Switched up to a Rapala. I had two chase it. One smaller one, one decent one.
That other one turned on it again.
Did it? There's like a couple big browns right here. You could see their backs, and there's a golden up there. Every once in a while they swipe. This is catch and release only here. This area of the river. Artificials only. But it's cool to catch them. We don't usually keep trout anyway, so it don't really matter to us. But before I leave, I'm going to get my other Rapala back. I got stuck in that tree right there. That one I think would have worked better because it's actually a brown trout color. Oh, got one. First one ever on the Rapala for me. Can't tell yet. Yeah, it is. That's cool. That made my day right there. First one ever on a Rapala. I didn't think they would actually catch a trout. I've tried so many times. Get the heck out of it. Nice little guy. Perfect little trout. Freaking turned my GoPro off and I let it go back down through that same spot real slow again. And got another one. This is a rainbow. Man, this is a really pretty rainbow. Oh, it came out. But quick release. That was a really pretty rainbow. Yeah, if you get it in the right spot, they bite. It's just you gotta reel really slow, like you said, and just get it through the right time. Yeah. Man, those two big ones, they definitely have been chucked at a few times. It seems like right when I get it in that dark spot beside that big one, that's where I got both the two. That's cool. Two on a Rapala. I've never even caught one on a Rapala. Two. Well, made it back to the shop. Freaking scorch of a day. It got to like 80 today. It got freaking hot, but ended with one brown and one rainbow, and Clay ended up with a brown. So did really not too bad. Ended up with a fish, at least, because we did not think it was going to go that way. But ended up more of a mushroom hunting day anyway. We ended up with 91. So that's pretty cool. Definitely our new record. Like I said, the most we ever caught or ever found before was like a handful. So that was pretty awesome. But that is about it for today. It's hot as heck. So I gotta get my yard mowed and stuff. So that's about it for today. If you guys like this video, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Got a lot more stuff coming. Catch you guys next time.